Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, go below and subscribe. So today I'm just going to be talking about something a little bit on the personal side for me, and that is I just scheduled my rhinoplasty surgery, and that's gonna happen on January 3rd. So I'm super excited. I've always wanted to, I guess, correct my nose. I don't know, ever since like I was in 7th grade kinda ish, I always was self-conscious about my nose, and I always thought that it was like deviated to the side, and I just didn't really like how it looked. The only side that I really like from my nose is my right side. That's why I got my nose piercing on this side. But I'm very insecure about this side. That's why I even have my hair to this side. So I don't know, I've always just been super self-conscious about it, and I've always wanted it. And it's not only the look that made me want to do this, but also I've always had trouble breathing. I remember when I was little, my sister would sit next to me or something, and then she'd be like, dude, why are you breathing hella hard? And she'd get annoyed, and I'm like, dude, I can't fucking breathe, sorry, I'm fucking breathing hard on you. And yeah, and when I sleep, I always sleep with my mouth open, just because I don't get enough circulation through my nose when I'm asleep. So I just totally want to get that fixed about my nose. But yeah, so like I was saying, I went with my surgeon. His name is Dr. R. Lawrence Berkowitz, and I had booked him back in early September, late August, and they said that it was going to be a 2-month wait period. So I was like, okay, I'll just wait. So then I waited until October 19th, and then I went to his office. I think it's called A Aesthetics or something like that, and it's in Campbell. It's only 15 minutes away in San Jose. And the reason why I picked this surgeon personally is because I originally wanted the surgery to be in Santa Rosa, my hometown. But when I was looking on the internet for potential surgeons, I didn't really see anybody that I liked. They were alright surgeons, and most of the surgeons that I found, they were more general surgery. So I was kind of because I heard that it's better to find a surgeon that does just facials or just one single thing, because they specialize in that single area, so they're gonna be a lot better at it. So when I was looking in Santa Rosa, there wasn't really anybody that matched my criteria or anything like that. So I kind of lost hope in Santa Rosa, and then I was like, okay, if there's nothing in Santa Rosa, the next spot is I'm gonna choose San Jose. So then I started looking in San Jose, and I found him, and I found another surgeon, but just because he had a better profile, he had better pictures of his rhinoplasties and his before and afters. So I decided to go with him and book with him. And because I had to pay for the consultation, I didn't want to really book both, just because I knew if I liked Dr. Berkowitz, I was gonna have to end up paying a fine for the other surgeon, which I don't even remember the name. The point is, so I had my consultation on October 19th, and Emily actually went with me because I didn't want to go by myself, just because I knew it was gonna be super overwhelming, because they were just gonna hit me with a bunch of information. So we went in, and I had a really good first impression from them. Their office was super nice, and it just looked clean, and everything was checking out. So then we waited or whatever, and then they finally took us into a room, and there was this nurse, and she was just asking me general questions about my health, how much I weigh, how tall I am, if I have any diseases or anything like that. And then that's when Dr. Berkowitz came in, and I sat up on the patient chair or whatever they have at doctor's offices. Yeah, that. And then he started looking at my nose from different angles, and then he put this so when you go to the doctors, they put stuff in your ear to check it or whatever. So he basically did that, but through my nose. He was like, oh yeah, you definitely have a deviated septum. And I was like, yeah, I fucking knew it, dude. And then he was like, I'm surprised you can even breathe through like the other side of your nose, because he was saying that my septum bone is like this, so it's like covering basically both sides like of my like airways from my nose, and that's why like when I look straight, my nose kind of like goes this way. You can tell more like when I'm looking like downwards, it like goes that way, it like swoops. So yeah, so then he was just looking at it and he was telling me basically what he would do to my nose. So like if you look at my nose, I'm so insecure about this, but okay. So if you look at my nose, this is like the right side like profile or whatever, and I don't think it looks that bad. I mean, it's a little like bit like stuck out and there's like a little hump or whatever, but like I don't mind people seeing me through this side of my face, if that makes sense. But then if you like look on this side of my face, there's like, it looks weird, like there's like a big, like it looks more like there's like a hump, and you can tell that my nose is like going this way. So he basically said that he would straighten my septum so that it wouldn't look like that. He would shave off a little bit of the hump right here, and he would just like lift this up just a little bit, just so it won't look as round and it'll be more like defined, I guess, from the tip. But I guess what like reassured me about him was that when I was looking through his like booklet where he has like all his before and after patients, everybody's like nose looked like, I guess, like natural, like it didn't look like fake. And that's what I didn't want. Like I don't want a nose that looks like super tiny and super like perfect and everything. Like I just want it to be like straight and like I don't know, like so it won't look like weird from this. Oh wait, it was from this side, so it won't look weird from this side, because I'm like super like self-conscious about that. So yeah, he was just telling me like about how long he's been doing it, what the process would be if I did get the surgery, the aftercare, all that like good stuff. After that, he took like a couple of side profiles, and then at the end he took a picture from above, which is where I told you guys that you could totally see that my nose is like crooked to one side. So yeah, and then he was just telling me that, and that's when like another nurse came in and he's like, oh yeah, she'll show you to like the operating room. When we got there, they showed us the pre-op, operating, and post-op room, and I just felt like super overwhelmed, because I was like, damn, like if I like actually like say yes, like this is for real, this is like where I'm gonna be at in a few months, them doing like surgery on me. I was just like super overwhelmed, but at the same time like super like excited. So she showed us around, and then after that we went to the financial advisor, I guess, that was gonna give me a quota of how much it was gonna be and all that good stuff. So then after like I thought about everything, because I feel like I didn't really have time to like process everything, like everything just came like so quick. But the reason why like I was so quick to say yes was because, like I said, I've always wanted this for like as long as I can remember, and I always thought about like when I was gonna go to a consultation, how it would be like. And I watched like millions of videos of rhinoplasties, YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I knew that like right away in my heart that like I totally wanted this. If I could like physically change it like by myself, like by working out or something, like I would totally do that. But obviously you can't, like you're born with what you have, and this is how I was born. These are my mom's genes. So I think that once I get it, my self-confidence will definitely boost up and I will be so much happier. So then like I told her, I told the financial advisor, because she's the one that like I had to sign off with. I was like, yeah, like schedule my appointment, dude. I scheduled my appointment for January 3rd, and I forgot what time it's at, but I mean I'll have plenty of time to go over that and stuff like that. So yeah, I have that in what, like 2 months and like and a half or something like that, and I'm just super excited. I can't wait to like finally get my nose fixed. I'm happy with everything else about me, like fine the way I am. The only thing that has always bothered me, and I know it's always gonna bother me, is my nose. So that's why I know that this is something that I want, and this is something that I'm not gonna regret. I'm supposed to go back in November 5th so that they can show me like the like pictures of how like my nose would come out, like the end result of it. I'm also supposed to go in 2 weeks prior before my surgery so that they can check my vitals and do all that stuff, you know, just to make sure that I'm good to go. So after I get my nose done, they're gonna put a cast like right here. I don't know if a lot of people have seen how rhinoplasties go, but they put a cast right here and they put 2 tubes where you're able to breathe, because they insert that in order for you to like, in order for your nose to not collapse, because they're gonna be like cutting bone and stuff like that. They're gonna have it on for 1 week and they're gonna leave the cast on for a week. And then after a week, so on January 10th, is when they're finally gonna take all that out and my sutures and everything. And I'm gonna see like my final result of my nose. So you guys can just stay tuned and watch my journey, as I'm gonna be posting like videos of the day of my surgery, after my surgery, and obviously like if you guys follow me on social media and when I post future videos, you'll see like the end result of my video. The only downside of like my surgery, or for nose surgeries, is that you don't actually get your final result until a year later, just because you are cutting into bone, and bone is living tissue. Anatomy study. So bone is living tissue, so it's constantly like growing and adapting. Yeah, it takes a moment for the swelling to go down and the bone to readjust and all that. I'm not gonna have my final result until a couple months later, or more than a couple months later, but I feel like when they reveal the cast, you can definitely tell from the like side profile. So yeah, so I'm super excited. I keep saying that, I know I'm annoying, but I am. And yeah, so just stay posted for my future videos, and if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel and just stay posted. See you guys later. Bye.